Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to Genealogy. Hello there, my YouTube minions. It is I, your unfriendly neighborhood Skeletor. Today, I, Skeletor, have got another scary Skeletor's reactions for you. That's right. Now, like I've said before, I enjoy doing these videos, which is why I always did plan to continue them. Anyway, today I, Skeletor, got another video reaction from Slapped Ham. Yeah, that's right, I love Slapped Ham. Mostly because his name, I just like this. I just like putting up the clip of this piggy getting smacked. I find it hilarious, and I get to say you can't have your pudding until you beat your meat. It's always fun to slap your bacon around. Anyway, today's video is called Real Strange and Scary Clips That Will Baffle You. Now, being in your world for as long as I have, there are many things that have baffled yours truly. The list is extremely long. I cannot comprehend a thing that goes on in your world. So unique to mine. But still, it's a lot of fun. Anyway, enough of my blathering. Let's watch this, shall we?
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slapped Ham.
Hello, Slapped Ham.
Today we're looking at some super scary video clips that may just give you nightmares. But as
Nothing gives me nightmares. Well, we all know the only thing that gives me nightmares. It starts with an H and ends with an N.
As always, before we dive in, remember to hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
Oh, I'm ready, Slapped Ham. Slap it on me. Get your minds out of the gutter. I don't mean it like that, and you know it.
In October 2022, Redditor Phantom881999 posted some bizarre CCTV footage that was captured outside of his dad's workplace. The
His dad works in Sherwood Forest? What is he, Robin Hood?
footage shows a night vision view of a small deserted roadway. It's a little before midnight when something horrible comes into view. Watch.
What is that? Is that a predator? What?
Although distorted, it looks to be two transparent figures hobbling along the road.
Two?
The one
Yeah,
in the
okay, I
back
can see it. There's
walks
two
more
heads.
upright, while
Better
the
than
figure
one.
in the foreground is hunched over and almost looks to be walking on all fours. Both shapes are largely transparent, so you can't make any definite features. Yet some Redditors have suggested that it reminds them of a demon walking next to a vicious hellhound.
It's obviously the predator, or predators. Maybe it's a couple of predators on the prowl for Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny Glover.
Here it is again in slow motion.
They do look kind of alien-like. They walk very weird. See, this does baffle me, because if I was to put my money on it, I'd say this was some kind of alien being cloaked. Or possibly someone from my dimension. Couldn't say who it was from my dimension. Maybe Mantenna? I don't know.
Other viewers are a bit more skeptical. They think it could just be a normal person smoking a cigarette, which would explain...
What? Smoking a cigarette? That does not look like a normal person. Look at how it's walking. Unless it's like some kind of human chicken hybrid walking on a slant. That's not a person.
in the glowing near the top of the shape, and that they're out walking their very normal dog. However, the strange appearance of the shapes makes others less certain that this video could be showing anything so mundane. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this very strange piece of footage.
It is strange. Whoever works in this park, be careful. Skeletor says if you see 3 glowing red dots on your forehead, run! Get to the chopper!
The comments down below.
Interesting. No.
At first, this next one, uploaded by Instagrammer Paranoid Normal, seems to be a cute dog video.
Maverick. One with the Halloween decorations.
What is going on? It took me a while to figure out what's happening in this picture here. I thought the whole thing was a paper cutout, but this dog is actually a real dog.
But as the video plays out, it starts getting a little weird.
Starts getting weird? I mean, this dog looks paralyzed. There's nothing not weird about this. Well, maybe the dog's like, when in Rome, he's part of the pack. I actually feel sorry for this dog. I mean, dogs have this pecking order, right? One is an alpha and they're betas and whatever. This dog is definitely not an alpha. It seems to be following suit with the cats, so it's probably thinking one of these cats is the alpha. And so it's just doing like the cats do. See, I've always told you, cats are better than dogs. Even paper ones.
The video shows a dog standing among a group of decorative black cats that someone's placed in the front yard as a Halloween decoration. But the dog doesn't move a muscle for a strange amount of time, almost as though he's frozen.
And they're laughing at this. Your dog is dysfunctional. There's something wrong with your dog. He's got some form of doggy brain damage. And you're laughing. Look at my dog. Look how ridiculous he is. He's following along with paper cutout cats.
Hey, come on. Mav.
The fact that he doesn't listen to you and would rather follow along paper cutout cats just proves what kind of horrible pet owners you are. He doesn't even think you're the alpha. You should be laughing at yourselves.
You might think this is just an adorably petrified pooch. Take a close look at the dog's back end. Not even his tail is moving. Anyone who's ever been around a dog knows that they have trouble keeping their tails still for long, especially when they're stuck straight out in the air like this.
That is weird. I will say, keeping a tail petrified for that long would seem hard for any animal to do. I don't think I've ever seen Panther doing that. But then again, I've never seen him listen to a bunch of cardboard cutout cats before either.
Matters even creepier. Towards the end of the video, the dog suddenly seems to unfreeze, beginning to wag his tail and greeting his humans without a care in the world.
These things still inside cat.
Hey, it's okay, dude. Hey.
That dog was just pranking you all. It was a troll job.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Viewers have a lot of theories about this strange footage. Some think it was a glitch in the fabric of reality.
No, because if it was a glitch in the fabric of reality, why would it only affect a dog and not the people who are filming it?
Others suggested it might be some kind of absence seizure, and yet some think it was a totally normal reaction for this breed of dog. So where do you sit on this one? Share your theories with one another in the comments down below.
I just think this is one dumb dog. He definitely just says, oh no, look at all these black cats. I'm black. They've got tails. I've got a tail. They're all standing around stiff. Maybe this is what our owners want us to do? Okay, I'll just do that. They seem to be happy. Look at them laughing. I'm doing right. Just keep still. It's a dumb dog. That's what it is. I will say it was eerie. And that tail not moving, for me, the only thing that was creepy about it.
Hey, it's okay, dude. Hey, come on. Come on. Come on.
An eerie clip from TikToker Coco Handoko27 has been causing viewers to do a double take. The TikTok...
What's that arrow? What's it pointing to? It's pointing to everything. Get that arrow out of there. Detik ada yang ade sataosi maslam hari tambang amash poboya. See, I speak whatever language this is. Skeletor, master of all languages.
shows a group of construction workers standing around a work site at the Poboya gold mine in northern Indonesia. At first, everything in the video may seem normal, but take a good long look.
Except for the big giant arrow sticking in all their faces. What's the deal with that thing? It's obnoxious.
Look at each of the workers as the camera rolls. See if you can spot anything odd.
Is that noise what I'm supposed to be paying attention to? It sounds like some kind of animal screaming in the background. Is that what I'm supposed to be paying attention to? Because I don't know.
One of the first men that the camera captures appears to be missing his head. The camera moves quickly, but once you see it, it's impossible to miss.
Oh, I see. Well, this is a construction site. Maybe he lost his head in some kind of accident. And he just didn't want to miss lunch. You kind of see some black sort of thing there that could be a head, and it's just blocked off by this giant arrow. I don't know, it is weird. But it's also weird that the foreman of this project isn't saying, "Hey, what is with this gathering? Get back to work, you lollygaggers, or you're all fired." Now, there's a head. I saw it. Look. Right there. When he pulls back. Hold on. Yeah, stop there. Yeah, well, maybe it's the head from Beetlejuice.
Hey, you're messing up here! Come on! Whoa! Whoa! Stop it! Whoa!
His nickname is Mini-Head. Hey, Mini-Head, put on a helmet. I already told you. There's no helmet that can fit my Mini-Head.
The black turtleneck shirt, and then nothing.
You can actually see that's a turtleneck shirt? How do you know it's just not a tiny little head?
According to the TikToker, the man in the video is just an ordinary person who appeared healthy and normal before and after the recording. Some viewers said it could just be a glitch in the camera or even a spare work shirt propped up on something, making it look like a head.
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's the color of the shirt he's wearing here, the orange, that's doing some trickery to the camera. Who knows? I'm sticking with my Mini-Head theory.
It'd be a good look for me.
Person. But that doesn't take into account the uploader's testimony that the person was perfectly normal at the time of recording.
I don't believe anyone who would put some kind of stupid arrow pointing at everyone. It doesn't make sense. It's almost like he purposefully put that there to distract me.
If this was just an isolated incident, then you might just chalk it up as a glitch in the camera. But the creepy thing is, Indonesia has many reports of headless apparitions having been spotted all over the country.
But this wasn't an apparition. According to them, that was just a buddy who didn't have a head, not some random apparition. So that doesn't fit the narrative here. Come on, Slap Ham. Slap to it already.
This pic here shows a group of students hanging out and posing for a group photo. However, in the background, you can see a headless torso in yellow standing behind the group.
It is weird. Why do... Look at this. I'm sorry, I have to point this out. Look at this. This girl's got the bunny ears of this girl here. She obviously hates her. I did not know about bunny ears until I came to your world. If I did, I'd be bunny earing all my minions. She's even doing the bunny ears too. She's like double bunny ears, this girl. She's completely on the outs. They all hate her. This one here, look at her. She hates everyone. She's flipping them the bird. And maybe that's why this person didn't want to show his head. He's ashamed to have been photobombing a picture with these nasty women. He's like, crop my head out of this picture. It was an accidental photobomb. The Indonesian Kardashians, everyone.
Then this photo here, taken in Palangkaraya, Indonesia, shows another headless person standing in the background.
What is with Indonesia and your headless people? A lot of shy ghosts here. Maybe it's Indonesian's answer to the Shadow Man. You know, because Shadow Men like to just peek their head, you know, and then hide. Maybe that's their version of hiding. They just turtle their heads inwards, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know? Just like...
Oh, God, I love being a turtle!
You know, like that. Oh shit, they caught me. And they all turtle their head. It's my theory and I'm sticking to it.
So what's going on here then? According to Indonesian folklore, particularly around Bali, there are types of spirits called layaks that can manifest as headless bodies. Many Balinese people believe that layaks are actually practitioners of black magic and that during the day they appear human. But if you spot one at night time, they appear grotesque, with their organs hanging outside of their body.
Well, I didn't see organs outside of anybody's body on those pictures. And if they are so grotesque that they want to hide their face, well, I commend that. I commend that more than getting facelifts like modern Hollywood celebrities do. That looks far more grotesque and hideous.
So could these sightings be evidence that the legendary layak really does exist?
I'd say it definitely, most positively does not. No.
Take another look and decide for yourself.
See, I want to know what that yelling is more in the background. What does that scream? Is that meant to be there? Like, did you put that there? Because that sounds like some kind of creature in the background yelling.
Philip Seymour.
After checking out this weird footage, you may start...
Oh, weird footage. Oh, no. Scarlett Johansson, you're weird. Poor Scarlett Johansson. Just hasn't been the same since they killed off Black Widow.
Paying more attention to the little details when your favourite star is posing for the paparazzi. In this video, we see megastar Scarlett Johansson talking to a reporter at the Golden Globe Awards. While you may be focused on
Focused on what? What are we focused on here? Men, can you tell me what we should be focused on here? Because if you see the background, or this guy here, or this guy here, then I say you're a liar! And if this was Chitara, you know what I'd be focusing on for sure.
on the interview, you might want to keep an eye on the woman in the background.
No, we won't. None of us will. Sorry, Slapham, for obvious reasons.
Philip Seymour Hoffman winning for Best Actor for a Drama.
I think, just,
Okay, that was weird. What the hell happened to that woman? She just vanished.
being in...
Did you spot anything unusual? As Scarlett speaks to the reporter, the woman walks behind her. Then, a man in a dark suit quickly follows her. A few seconds later, the man emerges on Scarlett's right.
What happened to her? She just disappeared. There's some kind of strange portal behind Scarlett Johansson's ass. Scarlett Johansson, you could not be feeling good about this video right now. People get swallowed up by it.
The woman does not.
But she looks very bewildered and confused. How did I end up here? Where am I? Then she passes Scarlett Johansson's butt and vanishes. We must inspect your butt, Scarlett Johansson. The scientific community must have answers.
Philip Seymour Hoffman winning for Best Actor for a Drama.
What happened to the woman in the black dress? There doesn't seem to be a lot of room between...
Where am I? Where did I get here? Why am I behind Scarlett Johansson's rear end? No time for questions. I must escape. A portal opened up near her butt. I must get in.
Scarlett and the wall behind her, so it doesn't seem possible that the man in the suit could have passed behind her without the woman in black getting out of the way first.
I'm not sure how you would doctor this footage if you could. It looks very compelling, and I have to say, all jokes aside, this is extremely unnerving here. Where did she go? She just vanishes, and then, for all we know, she ends up somewhere in Eternia. Perhaps even Snake Mountain. Maybe she came out of Evelyn's butt. Very creepy.
Many people who have viewed this footage have theorised that the woman simply vanished into thin air, while others insist it's just a trick of perspective.
No, it can't be a trick of perspective, because there's very little space between Scarlett Johansson and the back wall, you would think. I mean, you can see his shadow and how close it is. It just shows you that there's hardly any space here. So, I doubt there's enough room for two people to move here.
Have fun watching this one over and over, and let me know where you land in the comments down below.
Philip Seymour Hoffman winning for Best Actor for a Drama.
No, there's no way. Impossible. No way could she be behind there. They say it's compelling evidence of some form of portal behind Scarlett Johansson's butt.
Down below.
Philip Seymour Hoffman winning for...
We of the scientific community demand answers. Scarlett Johansson, report for anal probing immediately. We must know.
Some security footage that people claim to pick supernatural events is disturbing because of its banality, because of how closely it matches our everyday
Well, yes, for me, Skeletor, I hate all things that are banal.
experiences. Then there's this footage from YouTuber Terra Latente. The footage appears to be from a security camera set to night mode mounted in a high corner of a hallway.
Is this like footage from Paranormal Activity? Is this what it looks like? That or the Blair Witch Project?
Footage begins, we see a person standing in the corner, their face and body only inches from the wall.
You've been a naughty, naughty girl. Nobody puts possessed baby in the corner.
After a few seconds, something black flies off to the right.
What the hell was that?
Then the camera glitches heavily. But watch what happens next.
A wheelchair? What is going on in this video?
An empty wheelchair rolls through the room. The person then turns to the camera
And says, "Hi, you're on Candid Camera." For those of you who don't know what Candid Camera is, it was online practical jokes and bloopers, but on TV, hosted by Dick Clark, I believe. Smile, you're on Candid Camera.
We can see that her eyes seem to glow in the dim light of the room.
I'm calling Hokum on this one. That's right, Hokum. This was all set up. Someone's on the camera. So here's what we do. We're going to hang out in front of the CCTV footage. You're going to stare at the corner, right? All creepy-like. And then We're gonna toss a wheelchair down and everyone's gonna think it's all creepy. And then we'll put some kind of static electricity around to make it look all spooky and weird, like perhaps it was all some kind of paranormal activity. Nah, I'm calling this a hoax and a setup. Look, she's even looking at the camera.
It's unclear when or where this footage was recorded, nor do we know who the person in the footage could be. Some viewers have suggested it could just be a snippet from a horror movie, but no one's been able to identify which film exactly.
Well, maybe it's some kind of weird foreign film that no one's ever heard of before. Maybe it never actually went into production. It was just a scene that they filmed. You never know. But I don't see enough to call this 100% paranormal.
So let us know, have you seen this clip before? Is it just a movie? Or could it be some real security footage?
I mean, the only thing that I find weird about this is that weird head black thing that came out of here. I mean, I will say that is weird. But it's not enough for me, Skeletor, to call this 100% paranormal activity.
Let us know down below.
Did you not see that? No.
Before we take a look at some footage that's been spooking the internet for over a decade,
A decade? That's one old camera. Ah.
remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notification.
Yes, everyone, slap on to slapped ham and slap the subscribe button. It's a slappingly good time. Oh, and, you know, if you have time, also slap on the Sheeniality's subscribe button as well.
That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Our last clip of the day has been spooking the internet for over 13 years. It's a brief home recording of some friends chatting in a house. It was uploaded to the YouTube channel Light6 with a brief description that says, "Check this out, my friend got freaked out by a real ghost."
Well, I will say she does look sincerely freaked out. It's almost as if someone materialized magically out of her and back into her ass. A la Scarlett Johansson.
Take a look at what the camera's caught.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Oh my god.
What, Emily?
What?
What's wrong? You just said
Speak up! They're asking you a question already.
Did you not see that?
no. He just moved. Yeah.
As one of the friends freaks out, you can see a strange apparition in the background.
Yes, I did notice that. I was like, are they going to see that? Was this like going to be like The Exorcist, where the little girl comes down the stairs, stands in the doorway and says, "You're all going to die up there." And then she just pees on the floor. I was waiting for her to pee on the floor.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Oh my god.
What, Emily?
It's as though only this one girl can see it, as the rest of the group look around, trying to figure out why she's getting so upset.
You just said
Did you not see that?
no.
They're all like, "Oh, here she goes again, Emily. Always trying to get attention at every gathering." Their faces are not convinced. I mean, not to say that she hasn't seen what she's seeing. This does look extremely legit. It's just her friends just don't seem very convinced with her. They're like, "Oh, that's just Emily. She has too much to drink and starts seeing spirits everywhere."
If we slow it down, the figure in the background just seems to dissolve.
And he turns and looks directly at it, and he did not see nothing. But the camera did see it, so I don't know. I find this one incredibly legit.
Nothing. Back in 2009, this video went viral, with many calling it proof that ghosts really do exist. It spread through email threads and forums and sparked many a paranormal debate.
I have to say, this one does have an air of legitimacy to it. And so far is probably, for me, one of the best videos, only because their reactions, they look natural. This does not look rehearsed or acted, because their faces aren't scared or concerned. They're acting like normal people would be like, "Oh, here she goes again." Like they're not really convinced, but actually something is really right here, staring at them right in the face, going, "You're all going to die up there."
However, a year later, the Light6 channel released a teaser trailer to a documentary called The Science of Scams. The host, Darren Brown, explains that they
Are you going to make me look bad now? Now that I finally say one looks legit? You're going to say this was a scam? Nah, always the way.
released a series of deliberate hoax videos onto the internet to see
I don't trust this guy one bit. Just look at him. Paint his face red, add some devil ears. He looks like the devil himself. No, I don't believe him. I don't believe anyone who's just hovering around standing in some kind of cube.
if any would catch on. In the snippet, we can see the previous ghost sighting.
A website created by a team on a global mission to make the world truly question the paranormal.
Oh my god. No, I saw it.
Earlier this year, they created hoax videos of 7 different events which appear to be paranormal phenomena.
So it would seem this ghost sighting is 100% a hoax and was just...
Just when I let my guard down to believe in this. Just goes to show you, anything can be hoaxed. I mean, I thought their acting was quite legit, and they made me look bad. And you too, Slapcam, by putting this on your number 1. How dare you put a fake one that you know is fake as number 1? Just for that, when I see you, I'm going to give you one of these. And you paranormal fools, you've made a powerful enemy today, making me, Skeletor, look foolish by believing you. Well, never again.
designed purely to catch people out so they could later feature it in their documentary.
I should have known, because actually, you know, now that I look at her face, she's the only one that I saw that I can now, when I look back and like, her eyes look right at the camera, kind of like cheeky. Nah, she was in on it the whole time. And you know what? I misread this for sure. And I also should have known because this figure here was just standing there. It wasn't black like a shadow and it wasn't playing peekaboo. You know, it's only legit when a shadow is playing peekaboo. Otherwise, no. I've never actually seen a ghost standing there for that long a time after being noticed. It's just always peekaboo. That's how you know it's legit. Well, I got fooled on this one. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I got fooled.
Now, if you love mysterious videos, then check out the rest of our catalogue. There's an episode right there. Otherwise, there's a massive paranormal playlist there.
I see no playlists. Once again, this is a hoax. Slapcam, you're itching for a slapping. All right. I really can't believe I got fooled on that last one. And yes, I am kind of annoyed at Slapcam for putting something he knew for a factory fake as #1 on his list. Have you no integrity, Slapcam? Just for that one more for the road. Anyway, let me know. Do you like these kind of paranormal reactions? Should I continue them? Let me know for sure with a like, a subscribe, and also tell me in the comments. Say, I like these, Skeletor. They're fun. Or, I hate them, Skeletor. They're no fun. Whichever. Me personally, I do like making them, however. Anyway, enough of this. Now, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to Shaniology. Until